What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel. Welcome back to the Cleveland Browns retro rebuild here on Madden 21 on the PC. That is right. We are back in another episode, and if you guys are keeping track, we are in the playoffs. Obviously, you already knew that because of the title of the video, but just in case you didn't, just in case you weren't catching on, we're in the playoffs, the 2018 NFL playoffs. We are in the divisional round because we finished the regular season 15-1. Yes, the Madden gods, the EA gods would not allow me to go 16-0 two times in one series, so they cursed me with a loss against the Detroit Lions in Week 14. But we will look past that because we are on our way to another Super Bowl. I'm not sure how many we have at this point. I think it's 6, but it could be 7. I'm not 100%. I'm more like 50-50 on that. So at the end of the series, I'll go back and I'll make sure to know for 100% fact how many Super Bowls we won in the series and who my favorite players were. We'll do all that in the later episode. But this episode is the playoff special. Hopefully we play all 3 games and win another Super Bowl, but who knows? We could lose to the Colts in the first round. We could lose in the championship game. We could lose in the Super Bowl. Maybe we had to play Marcus Mariota in the Super Bowl against the Eagles, and maybe we lose to him. Maybe we were wrong for trading him away and going with Patrick Mahomes. Who knows? We'll have to find out in this episode. Smash that like button and the notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get into some playoff football. All right, so as I mentioned, we played the Colts. We are playing the Colts in the divisional round. We played them in the end of last episode because I didn't realize that they had a good chance of playing us in the playoffs. I probably wouldn't have played them if I knew that. But they did have to get by the 3-seeded Texans, so that's pretty impressive that they did that. But here we are, divisional round against the Colts. There's not really much I have to recap because this is just right after the video that you guys watched. There's not really much simulating that happened. So there's not really much I have to recap. We already went over the stats. We looked at the awards. We looked at everything like that. I just showed you guys the playoff bracket, even though it was pretty quick. I showed you guys the playoff bracket. You guys saw it in the end of last episode too. So let's get straight into this game against the Colts. Smash that like button, subscribe, join the World Juice Club. That's not what it's called. I keep doing that. Join the Juice Club, and let's go start this playoff run. Hopefully we get a big W. Let's go play the Colts. All right, so we start this game in the second quarter. It is 7-3 Indianapolis on top here. And hopefully our offense can come to play here and we can get a touchdown, take the lead, and then never look back. I'm going to have to work this one. Ooh, that was close. I put that in a tight window, and it almost came out positive, and it almost came out negative at the same time. That could have been real bad. That could have been really, really bad if I would have got that picked off. Get that off to Diggs. Don't lose yardage. He's losing a lot of yardage on that one. I didn't lose any yardage on that one. Oh, that's so annoying. We're going to have to kick this field goal. Let's kick this field goal with Will Lutz and hopefully make it. Oh, I missed it. Ah, of course. That's not Pog. This game happens to be a little bit more tough than the Week 16 game in the regular season. I guess they really are coming to play here. I had my man open. I didn't even see him. Odell was wide open there. Did you guys see that? We've gotten into the red zone with under a minute to go. And I'm feeling another Patrick Mahomes scramble and get down. Timeout's called. Perfect. Hopefully now we can put this into the back of the end zone and I can score and not miss another field goal. Because that was really embarrassing, missing that field goal. I'm going to have to step up in this pocket again. I didn't have enough time. Call another timeout here. I didn't like that play. I did not like that play at all. It wasn't Pog. I wasn't feeling it. What are we looking like here? Okay, I'm looking at either Adams or Odell. Maybe not Adams. Who's open? Who's open? Who's open? Who's open? Who's open? Who's open? Kelsey! What? Did he really just catch that? How did he come down with that? What? Hold on, can I instant replay that? All right, let's just take a quick look at this replay here. Patrick Mahomes drops back, and by the way, let's get a close-up look at what Patrick Mahomes looks like in this model, because this is not him. This looks like a Cam Newton reject. But we'll have to look past that because we've got bigger things to look at here. All right, so I was looking at Odell the entire way. You can see Odell's got one-on-one coverage there. He breaks out. That's where I'm looking at it right there. I'm looking like, oh, maybe this is an Odell throw, but I wasn't in the right angle. Especially right here, I was looking at maybe this is an Odell throw, so I wasn't sure. And then I see Odell come down right as I decide to throw it because I'm about to throw it like right here. I'm going to throw it to him, but then I realize he's coming back down, so it's either going to get picked off or it's going to be incomplete either way. So I'm like, oh no, what do? Do I have to run this football? And then I see Travis Kelce, and I'm like, screw it, we're throwing it to Kelce. And somehow, does he not go out of bounds? Somehow, Travis Kelce keeps his feet in bounds. This is unbelievable. Whoa, bro. Travis Kelce, go crazy, my guy. Go crazy on that catch. Look at that. Look at the angle that he had to put himself on to catch that ball from Patrick Mahomes. And then look at Patrick Mahomes in the background just getting absolutely pogged. Look at this catch. The angle, the velocity that Mahomes threw that ball at. And for one, watch how bad this game is. For one, I threw this ball at his helmet. He catches it at his helmet. He catches it at his chest, actually. And then he brings it up like that. Like, he didn't have to do that. I mean, maybe he did because of the way that his body was falling. He didn't have to do that, though. But look at that catch, my man. Travis Kelce pulling out all the stops to be in the AFC Championship game. He wants to be in the AFC Championship game again. That's a crazy catch, my man. Crazy, crazy catch. Woo! All right, so I haven't shown you guys a lot of highlights in this game because our defense has just been mauling the Colts, and I didn't really feel like it would be good to show you guys just repeated interceptions and turnovers and stuff like that. So I haven't really shown you guys a lot of highlights. I think the only one I've shown you so far is the Travis Kelce touchdown because that's about the most interesting thing that's happened besides those turnovers. And those turnovers really weren't that interesting. So let's get this touchdown. And then probably, unless there's a interesting defensive play, I think I might run this in. Back of the end zone. Woo-hoo-hoo! Rob Gronkowski. I saw that last second and just threw a dart to Rob Gronkowski. What a touchdown from Patrick Mahomes. I was looking at Odell, and then I was like, nope, Gronkowski's open. Back of the end zone, corner, touchdown. Pog. All right, so stats on the day. Wasn't that interesting of a game. We blew out the Colts. 28-34, 296 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks for Mahomes. 32 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown for Zeke Elliott. And Travis Kelce got a rushing touchdown as well. That's interesting. Odell had 104 yards, 1 touchdown. Gronkowski had a touchdown. Kelce had a touchdown as well. As for the defense, Kuechly led in tackles like always. Sacks, Myles Garrett and Von Miller both had 1, and then a half a sack for Patrick Peterson, KJ Wright, Aaron Donald, and Ndamukong Suh. As for the turnovers, Stephon Gilmore with 2 interceptions, and Peterson and Wagner with 1 each. Now, as for touchdowns, nobody had a pick 6. No fumble recoveries or forced fumbles. So, I mean, it wasn't the greatest game as far as turnovers go. I mean, just interceptions. But we move on to the AFC Championship game to play either, I think it was the Dolphins or the Chiefs. Hopefully it's the Chiefs because we played the Dolphins before. So, hopefully it's the Chiefs. And let's go try and win another AFC Championship game. All right, so we open the AFC Championship game here at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. And the first drive of the game, Zeke Elliott just falls down after running into his own offensive lineman. Not the best start to an AFC Championship game you'll ever see in your life. But maybe we can turn things around here with a nice little deep throw to a man named Travis Kelce. He's one-on-one, but I like Gronkowski wide open better than one-on-one coverage. And Rob Gronkowski down to the 37-yard line. You love to see it. Now we got some no-huddle play action. I'm looking at my man, Odell Beckham Jr. with the one-handed. Wow. Wow, 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 my man. I dropped my controller. Hold on. We're getting an instant replay. All right. Watch this throw. Well, this whole play was just a really weird play. Play action. I see my man Kelsey gonna go. He's gonna go like straight that way. So I see him. I'm gonna hit him, and then I realize that I hit X instead of Y. So this is going to Odell, who luckily is in one-on-one coverage and beat his man. But this is still a risky throw either way. And Odell goes up for that bad boy. And in classic Odell Beckham Jr. fashion, my man goes up one-handed. There's no other way to bring it in than a one-hander. And one toe down, two toes down. That is a touchdown in both college and the NFL. Look at my man. He's got a woozy draped all over him, and the calm, collected look on the face of Odell Beckham Jr. If I could get zoomed in on his face there. Look at that. He ain't sweating it. He's like, I do this for a living. Odell Beckham Jr., my man. Look at that. That is majestic. That is a majestic catch by a majestic man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wow, Odell, you outdid yourself on this one. It's the smoothness that he caught this and brought both feet down. Man, Odell's the GOAT. All right, so here are the stats for this game. Now, I know there wasn't a lot of highlights. I think there might have only been one highlight, really, of this game, and that was the Odell Beckham touchdown. But I didn't really... There wasn't a lot. It was another blowout. And I didn't really feel like showing you guys all of those highlights. I mean, we got a lot of games to play here, so we're trying to get through them pretty quick so this video is not super long. But, I mean, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick for Mahomes, 311 yards. It was a good day for him. Our defense just absolutely dominated the Chiefs. They couldn't do anything. 4 touchdowns for Zeke on 81 yards. 2 touchdowns for Diggs and the 1 touchdown for Odell Beckham Jr., who also had 129 yards receiving. Kuechly, Von Miller, and Harrison Smith all had 8 tackles. We sacked the quarterback 1 time. Who was the quarterback? I don't even know who the quarterback was of the Chiefs. Ben Roethlisberger was the quarterback of the Chiefs. So he got sacked 1 time. He threw 3 interceptions, obviously. 2 to Luke Kuechly and 1 to Harrison Smith. I don't think we took any of those back for a touchdown. We did not. So, sorry about the lack of highlights on this one. It just wasn't that interesting of a game. It was 56-24. 56-24. We just blew them out. It wouldn't have been that interesting to watch. So there will be more for the Super Bowl, though. Don't worry about that, especially if it's against Marcus Mariota and the Eagles. Hopefully it is. All right, here are the Pro Bowl rosters for 2018. And obviously we don't need to look at this because we are not in it. None of our players are in it because we are in the Super Bowl. But there is one man right here, Marcus Mariota, that makes an appearance in the Pro Bowl, and that can only mean one thing: that the Eagles lost some place in the playoffs before reaching the Super Bowl. So that's a little bit disappointing. We won't play Mariota in the playoffs, but here we are. As you guys can obviously pause it, like always, check and see if there's anybody that you recognize. Obviously, now we're in the period where you should recognize almost everybody that's on this team. Because we're in 2018 and all these guys are probably still playing, unless there's one. There might be a few like that are hanging around, like Sean Merriman was hanging around for a while. I think he still hasn't retired yet. Navarro Bowman's retired. Patrick Willis is retired now in real life. Maluga. There's Merriman again. Merriman is like 35 years old and he's still making Pro Bowls. This guy is outrageous. So obviously there's a few holdovers from the original roster that are still here. But other than that, all these guys are fairly recent. And there you go. None of our guys have made it because we are in the Super Bowl against the LA Rams. So we got to go play the Rams in the Super Bowl. Hopefully we can bring home another Super Bowl trophy. I really hope we can, because that's going to be pretty embarrassing if we don't. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the Super Bowl against the LA Rams. We've chosen to wear the away jerseys, the white jerseys, because you know what happens when it's a big game. You got to pull out the all whites because that means it is a big game. And this is the biggest game of all. Super Bowl Sunday against the LA Rams. And my main man, Rob Gronkowski's wide open down the field. That's a face mask. Why did I put a K at the end of face? Face. That's a face mask. Thank you, Buda Baker, for giving me an extra 15 yards to add on to that. Now we should be in the clear to run this in with Zeke. No, that's not going to be right there. It's only about a yard on that one. 2 yards, they say? That's fine. Gronkowski should be open here in the corner. Oh, no, they're going to cover that. So I'm going to hit my man Diggs. He's going to... Ooh, I thought he was going to fall backwards into the first down, but he does not. So now we're going to hit my main man, probably Zeke on this one, right? Is this a Zeke throw? No, this is a Patrick Mahomes run. This is a Patrick Mahomes run for a touchdown, baby. Let's go. You don't see that very often. Woo! First touchdown in the Super Bowl, baby. All right, so Phillip Rivers and the Rams have gotten them down to the 3rd and 8 in the red zone here. And luckily for us, Phillip Rivers cannot move around the pocket like he used to. Aaron Donald with the sack on 4th and 22 now. Let's go. It is 14-3, and we're in the red zone once again. We should be hearing that a lot, how we are in the red zone. But I meant to get this ball away. That Rams defensive line got to me pretty quick. Our offensive line did not hold as long as I thought they would. I'm going to hot route Davante Adams for a slant and then look for Gronkowski on the corner. But it might not have to happen because Stephon Diggs, if Mahomes could throw on the run a little bit better, that would have been an easy touchdown. We are looking for the easy tutties, but that was not it. I'm looking for Michael Thomas straight down the middle of the field here. Michael Thomas, go up for that bad boy. What? The deflection. Off the deflection, Davante Adams, 1,000 IQ. And he gets the touchdown. Unbelievable, bro. I cannot believe that just happened. Davante Adams, the ultimate opportunist. Wow, that's epic, bro. That's Pog. All right, this game is getting a little bit more tightly contested than I would like. It is 21-17 here. Phillip Rivers dropping back in the pocket. He's got his team in the red zone once again. We're holding them there, but I don't like the way this game's going. Hopefully we can stop him here. He's in the shotgun with nobody back there. It's an empty backfield for him. So hopefully Von Miller can get there. He was going to get there, but he threw it just quick enough. Von was right there to get him too. We got to stop him here, boys. We're stacking the box. Everything we got to bring here. They got Saquon in the backfield. Bring it, bring it, bring it, pick. Oh, I went for the pick, and it was a touchdown. The Rams have scored. Not good. We are in the red zone, down by 3 at the start of the 4th and final quarter in the Super Bowl. Ezekiel Elliott gets the first down, which is Pog. First down and 10. This is going to be a quick throw back in the end zone. Stephon Diggs. It was rifled in by Mahomes, and Stephon Diggs is built different. All right, this game just keeps going back and forth. I can't seem to get a grip on it. 31-28 Rams as we get the first down there to keep this drive alive. Hopefully we can score a touchdown here and go ahead in this game once again, because our defense is getting a little bit beaten up here. I'm going to throw that on the run, and once again, Mahomes' throw on the run stats are just not where they need to be for those kind of plays to work. I always think that he's going to make them, but he's not hitting them today. This might have to be a step up and run. Good blocking. And Patrick Mahomes, he fumbled. He was across the line. He was across the line. What? How was he not across the line there? Oh, his knee was down. Oh, no. All right, let's check out this unbelievably rigged play by EA Sports. Look at this. Patrick Mahomes has open space. How does this cause a fumble, by the way? How does a simple tackle like that cause a fumble. Is Mahomes even across the line? Ball is out right there. There. I would assume ball is out right there. That is across the line. Now, I know his knee's not down, so it's not a touchdown. But how does that cause a fumble? How does a tackle like that cause a fumble? And how do you not... These stupid animations, that ball is right next to Patrick Mahomes. How does he not grab that? Stupid animations, bro. That ball is clearly a touchdown if he just gets a knee down. You're telling me that Drake Kirkpatrick is going to cause a fumble by hitting him like this. Here, I'll play it in real time. That hit right there, that hit, you're telling me that hit causes a fumble, EA? That hit causes a fumble. Now, I know Patrick Mahomes isn't the best runner, and he doesn't have the best carrying stats, and this isn't even the real Patrick Mahomes from your game. But you're telling me that a hit like that from a corner on a guy like Patrick Mahomes causes a fumble. Bruh. Really? This is what we're doing? This game just sucks. 35 seconds left. It is 34-28. It's not looking good for us to keep a Super Bowl in Cleveland, and he didn't jump! What do you want me to do about that? I pressed Y. I pressed Y. He didn't jump. He got locked on. Look, he got locked on the animation with Darrelle Revis, and he didn't jump. I hate that that's why we lost the Super Bowl, but I also hate that the reason we really lost the Super Bowl is because EA gave me a stupid animation on a touchdown that should have been a touchdown, but it was a fumble because this game is broken. Stats on the game, I don't even care. I'm not going to announce them at all because this game is stupid, but I continue to play it. Here's the stats if you want to look at them. Cannot believe that the reason we lost the Super Bowl is because I got gypped on a touchdown run from Patrick Mahomes. That was never a fumble. There's no quarterback, not even the slowest, weakest quarterback in the NFL. Not even Kyle Allen or Phillip Rivers or Brady or Manning or anybody like that. Not anybody like that is fumbling in that situation. Especially on that hit. That hit came from the back. He didn't punch the football out. There was no animation where he was moving his arm like that. There was nothing like that. So there's no reason that should have been a fumble. But whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. All right, so here we are to wrap things up. We'll go through all this stuff in the next episode. Season recap. I hate it. I hate it so much. We should not have lost the way that we lost, and yet we lost the way that we lost. All right. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. And make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Oh, and by the way, sorry about hitting the microphone. See ya.